What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to talk about some Scream 6 dates. And you could look at it, one of two ways. You could stay far, far away from these dates or get off the internet once these dates hit, or you could look into it, all that good stuff. But it does come with that warning, right? I know the reveal has already been floating around online. Again, I still have not seen it. I've stayed safe. But when these dates start to hit, that's just more and more people that get to see the movie. So those are kind of important things. So let's start in chronological order, and that's next Friday. So next Friday is the first big day, I believe 9:30 p.m. EST. And that's going to be basically the first impressions. It's going to be people that, maybe they're in Paramount's pocket, maybe they're not. However you want to read into it is totally up to you. Honestly, though, I'll tell you, from my perspective, I never really think too hard or look too hard into those early reactions. Those are the people that get the earliest of early access. And I'm not saying they're paid off or anything, but you do have to generally play nice unless you want to be kicked out of your little fan group. So I'm not going to read too much in. I'm sure, and I think we did talk about this last year for Scream 5, the early impressions were really good, right? You get those tweets, and that's normally what they are, right? So next Friday night, you're just going to get tweets saying, most brutal ghost face ever, or, this is my favorite Scream movie. You're going to get those kind of like entry level impressions, okay? That's going to be one of the dates to look out for. I don't know how much would leak with that. I'm sure, any day there's going to be some sort of leaks, but that's going to be kind of the first wave. And then we have Monday, March 6th. So you got the Friday for like the earliest of early impressions, and then you got the Monday, and that's going to be the world premiere in New York. Now, I don't know what kind of impressions are going to come from that. Again, I think most of this is going to be kind of just put over on Twitter or just on like kind of short social media things. And the reason I say that is because we do have a review embargo date, right? So I don't think anybody's going to be publishing reviews, long form kind of stuff, videos on it. None of that stuff is going to occur. But again, now that Monday is going to be another wave of people that get to see the movie. And while they're technically not supposed to, technically not allowed to, do anything with it, you may see it. Now we kind of have wave 3. So that was the 6th. Now on the 7th, it does seem like other people are going to be able to see it. So I assume they're kind of splitting it up between the different influencers and people that write for websites. I know Critical Overlord, right? He gets to see, movies early. So he's seeing it the 7th at night, right? So not the 6th, not the world premiere thing, but I imagine world premiere specifically in New York, and then the next day, the 7th, is when they're going to let, the Jeremy Johns of the world, right, on YouTube, people that write for different publications, they'll let them watch the movie. So that's going to be the day after. Still no reviews can go up, but they're allowed to see it. And then the final date is March 8th, and it's midnight Pacific time or 3 a.m. Eastern time. So March 8th, technically March 7th at night, when the clock strikes midnight for the 8th, that's when the reviews are going to go live. Midnight Pacific, right? You can't put up midnight Eastern. So those are the things you should be keeping an eye out. So really next Friday is when things are going to start to get pretty serious. Now, you can make your own decision on if you trust those people. Or I'll tell you, again, I don't read too much into it. Then the Monday, again, not too much. The Tuesday is when everybody, around the world is going to be able to do it. Keeping in mind, depending on where you are in the world, this movie, I believe, releases 2 days early. I don't remember where. Is it Spain or, somewhere around the world releases on March 8th. So that kind of makes sense, right? March 7th, the press gets to do it, like the wider press, I should say. And then March 8th in the morning, very, very early in the morning or late at night, March 7th, the reviews go live. And they go live because then people get to see it like that day. And then if you get to see it the Thursday night, that's just one day afterwards. So I like it. I don't read too much into the review embargo being so close to when the movie releases. It's just going to be when that stuff happens, the floodgates open, right? I'll be around. I'll be reading the reviews, kind of seeing general thoughts of people. But I'm really not going to look too deep into it because from that point on, not fair game. But it's going to be very easy, I think, for people to spoil it if it's not already easy, right now. Right now, the reveal's going around, but I don't think the deaths are, right? Once these people start to see the movie, you may start to see, like what's the verdict on Gale, on Kirby, on Terra, on these characters, like what's going to happen. You might start to see it. So stay safe if you want to. I've always tried to make that clear. If you want to stay safe, those are the dates to stay safe from. If you don't care, well, there's the dates to really look out for and to look online on. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Make sure you guys are subscribed, bell icon turned on, and I hope to see you all on the next one.